District Attorney Pat's first Matthew Mangino's second annual Ram Karate demonstration. Karate, as you know, is the use of your hands and feet and the use of no weapons in the forms of self-defense. The Shotokan form of karate was first used back 2,000 years ago in India. It moved its way to Japan in 1916, and right now I'm going to introduce Bill Horkler to talk a little bit about the history of our sect of karate. We're going to go through some basic techniques at first. These are just techniques to develop our mind and our body. First, we have to make our body do what our mind tells us to do. And these are basic traditional techniques that have been handed down through the years. They're very precise, very particular, very large movements. We do these to strengthen our body and also to strengthen our mind. In the more advanced techniques that we'll get into later, we start getting the spirit of karate in these techniques, fighting techniques, and also we have some formal exercises we'll show you called katas, and then finally we're going to show you demonstrate some self-defense sparring. It's sparring where we kick above the waist, and we control our punches. But first we'll show you the traditional basic technique. Left hand out, practicing our punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left hand up, practicing our rise and block. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, outside block. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left hand out, get keeping at the stance. Back to our down block. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left hand out, practicing our right hand block. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Return, relax. The second part we get into are called our fighting techniques. We're going to show you some kicks, front snap kick, roundhouse kick, and side thrust kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Return, coming out with the other side, ready, fight it. One snap kick again, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Return, one snap kick. Moving technique. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Turn. Front snapping kick. Going back the other way. Front snap kick. Moving technique. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Turn. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return. Step out with the right leg. Ready? Right leg. Roundhouse kick. Traditional style. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? Fighting technique. Roundhouse. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, fighting, we shorten a lot of these techniques up to make them more efficient. The traditional style is to build our body. In a fight, we want to be as efficient as possible. So as we get more and more advanced, we add more power to the technique, we shorten them up, and we make them very effective. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, stepping back. One punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn, relax. Three of the first katas, kata number 1, kata number 2, and kata number 3, which is an imaginary battle with multiple opponents. Each technique is executed with a lot of power, a lot of form. The movements are very precise. We try to perfect these. There's a lot of movements in each count. Supposedly, when you're doing these counts right, that enemy is down once you do these techniques. Then you go on to your next count. It might be 8 or 9 different people that you're fighting in this kata. We'll do first 3 katas to demonstrate this exercise. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, We do these exercises with control. We never want to hurt our opponent. This is not self-defense. This is a way to train. True self-defense, you cannot train for it. But this is sparring. It sharpens our fighting skills. We control our punches. We have to get close enough to make contact, but we try not to make full contact. All the kicks, punches should be above the waist. We mutually bow to one another to show mutual respect to one another. It's not that one is any higher than the other. Neither one person wants to hurt the other. But it is a way to sharpen up our fighting skills. The last part of our demonstration will be a self-defense exercise with Bill Horkler and Mike McMahon. It's great having our friends from Ram Karate here tonight. This is our second annual event. Bill, how did you get interested in karate? And tell us a little bit about our Ram Karate and Sensei Ron Marine.
I got interested about 30 years ago, and I started about 10 years after that, and I've been at it for about 20 years. Ron, my sensei teacher, we've become close friends. Joe and I helped manage the school down there. It's just an ongoing thing. It's a way of life. You learn your internal power, your spiritual side of you starts growing, and you start using your body, listening to what's inside you rather than listening to what your body's telling you. It's an easy thing to sit on the couch and do what your body tells you to do. It takes a lot of initiative and perseverance and to stick with this and develop your strength and your internal power. It's just a wonderful thing.
If some of our viewing audience is interested in coming down to the school, how do we get a hold of our friends at Ron?
You can call, we're right on Taylor Street. It's one of the oldest schools in the United States, really. It started in 1962. You can call 724-658-7311. We're open Mondays and Thursday evenings. The doors open at 6 and they close at 9. Our main class runs from about 7 o'clock to about 8:15. We start new students anytime. There's no long-term contracts. The rates are very reasonable. And we work with the new students one-on-one with a black belt for that first month. Between 6 and 7, and then they enter the main class that runs from about 7 to 8:15. And then any time after that, if they need individual attention, we will do that for them also. It's a pleasure to teach people that want to learn. So that's what it's about too.
On behalf of the District Attorney's Task Force at Adelphia and all your friends in Newcastle, we look forward to you guys participating again next year. It was a great event and we appreciate your participation. District Attorney Matthew Mangino. Matt, it's hard to believe that this is our 4th annual District Attorney's Task Force Week at the Fair.
It's always a special week, the Lawrence County Farm Show, and we're happy to be here. And as you said, it's our 4th year, and every year gets a little bit better. We have a lot of people that come by our booth. We have an opportunity to talk about a lot of the programs that we're involved in regard to crime prevention and the other things that we do in the District Attorney's Office. So it's always a good week to meet a lot of people, to talk about what we're doing in the DA's office, and to spend some time with good friends like you in Adelphia and WVGN.
Yeah, Matthew, it's hard to believe that the Adelphia McGruff truck, which was up for a Beacon Award this year, is into its 3rd year. Now, what's going on with the McGruff truck program?
Well, we've expanded the program to counties beyond Lawrence now. Allegheny County, District Attorney Steve Sapella in Allegheny County has adopted the program, and his office is involved in it in Allegheny and Pittsburgh area. There are other counties that are interested in the program. Armstrong County is one. We hope to expand it to some other counties in Western Pennsylvania. We've already expanded into Beaver County through your efforts with Adelphia as the general manager in both Lawrence and Beaver County. So, we're very pleased with that. I mean, we presented the program to literally thousands of young people, and really it's great when you're out in a school talking with young people, or you're at the playground. We toured playgrounds in the city of Newcastle, and all the young people knew about the McGruff Truck program. So that really makes me feel good, and it that our efforts are not in vain.
As we move into the fall, I know you were very instrumental in working with the FBI and the Adopt a School program, which was very successful in the Shenango School District. What's going on with that program, as well as the task force for this upcoming fall?
Well, Adopt a School really exceeded our expectations. We collaborated with the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office to put that program together. We completed a semester at Shenango High School this past spring, and now we're moving into Lincoln High School this fall in Elwood City. So it's really an exciting program. The students have responded to it overwhelmingly. In fact, we get out to a lot of schools and meet a lot of young people. This is the first program that I've been involved in where students who were not in the grade that were participating in it asked to come in and sit in on the presentation. So it's really exceeded our expectations, and we're excited about the prospects for the future with regard to Adopt a School. And, our task force is still doing some of the things that we've done in the past. Our safety camp this year was the biggest safety camp that we've had to date. Over 300 young people were involved. We had 25 different agencies that collaborated on. So we're very involved in the community and with the young people, and I think that's the only way that we can continue the trends that we've experienced with regard to crime reduction. And we're still doing a lot of things in the DA's office that are very important too, in our domestic violence task force and our sexual assault and child abuse prosecution unit, and our drug task force. We're active, and we're trying to make a difference.
We just completed, I believe, our third event at the Lawrence County Courthouse. Matt, tell us a little bit about the event and your thoughts and the participation. I thought it was excellent this year.
Yeah, National Night Out is really a nationwide crime prevention event, and this is the third year that we've celebrated National Night Out in Lawrence County. It's actually the 18th year of National Night Out nationwide. And this summer we had a block party, all free for everybody who came. We had food, refreshments, we had entertainment. We had the Lawrence County Firefighters Simulator there. We had a number of other groups of McGruff the Crime Dog, and fire departments, police departments, well represented. We probably had over 25 police officers representing different police departments in the Pennsylvania State Police. So it's really a great program. It's just an opportunity to bring Crime Watch programs throughout the county together and to talk about the successes that we're experiencing in those neighborhoods.
I know you've been very busy, and recently you shot a couple of shows for one of my favorite shows on the Adelphia channel, which is Lawrence County's Most Wanted. Why don't you give our audience a little bit of idea about this show for those that haven't seen it, and maybe they'll tune into Channel 10 to watch Lawrence County's Most Wanted?
Well, through the generosity of Adelphia, we've been able to produce a program about every other month that we call Task Force Update in Lawrence County's Most Wanted. And what we do is we do an interview with a crime prevention practitioner from the county, whether it's an agency or a police department or some other program. And then we dedicate a portion of the program to showing the photographs of identified fugitives from justice in Lawrence County. And the program has been successful. It's helped us apprehend some fugitives in Lawrence County, but it's also been a lot of fun, and we hope that it's provided some additional information about what we do and what's going on in the county in terms of law enforcement and crime prevention.
Yeah, Matthew, it's been a great fair this year. We look forward to 2002, Matt, and on behalf of Adelphia and all our viewers and our friends at WBGN, it is WBGN night. Matt, why don't you talk about the importance of local content and local community programming that our friends from BGN, and in particular Ron Bruno, who is from Newcastle, he really cares about the community.
Yeah, Ron Bruno and WBGN have been very good to us in the district attorney's office by getting out programs that talk about what we're doing with our domestic violence, with our sexual assault prosecution unit, what we're doing in the community in terms of crime prevention. And he's been very good at helping us with some of the programs that we needed to promote. Operation Hard Time, they were very instrumental in putting together a PSA for myself and General Fisher, which has been broadcast around Western Pennsylvania. So, it's that kind of commitment that works together with everything else that we're doing to let the public know, just how important it is to be involved in the community and to have a stake in your community and your neighborhood. And we appreciate that. We certainly appreciate everything that Adelphia has done for us as well. They're great corporate citizens.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. talking to State Representative Chris Sonato. Always a pleasure, Chris, to see you.
Good to be here, Lou.
Yeah, tell us about what's going on at the Lawrence County Fair, Chris, and your involvement, which has been tremendous over the years.
Well, it's going to be a fun week. This is my 8th year, as you said, out there. We've always had a booth, myself with Senator Lavelle, and give a lot of literature away, get a chance to talk to a lot of the people that we represent. I think it's important because this gives the community a chance to come out, eat a lot, see some entertainment, and look at the various booths in the building. And it seems like they're getting a record number of people out here this year.
Yeah, Chris, Adelphia is very involved with public affairs, and I know you have an excellent show on the Adelphia channel, Chris, that has been very well received. And the thing that we commend you for is that you're always trying to communicate to your constituents what's going on in Harrisburg. Tell us a little bit about the show, Chris, and the impact that it's had.
Well, we're starting our 5th season this fall on Adelphia Channel 10, and we air on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock. And we've had such a great response. We probably have one of the most watched cable shows out of the whole legislature because we've got so much feedback on that. And I'd like to thank Adelphia and the people of Lawrence County that have Adelphia that have the opportunity to see the show, because we think it's important to let people know what we're doing in Harrisburg. We try to throw a lot of the floor speeches in there and talk about some of the things that's happening locally. And the show's been received well, and we're going to keep putting it out as long as you let us have that spot on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, Chris, another thing we're excited here at Adelphia, and I know you've been very instrumental, is the upcoming edition of Pennsylvania Cable Network with our friends Brad Hammer. I know that he recently spoke to you. It's very tremendous public affairs programming that is on 24 hours a day. It's more comprehensive. Tell us a little bit about the network, what impact it will have on the area, and your thoughts.
Well, PCN is the equivalent to C-SPAN as far as the U.S. Congress. PCN has been there since I've been in the legislature. I'm very pleased to see Adelphia putting it on, because that's going to give people in Newcastle and the surrounding townships an opportunity to see what we do in Harrisburg. All our floor debate is live. It will be shown on PCN. They will show committee meetings, which we have to do around the state. So it makes the people a little closer to Harrisburg, such as they are with Washington. So I'm excited because I use some clips from PCN on my TV show. But this is going to be a chance for people to see live floor debate. When we debate the budget, we debate issues, and you'll see what we do in Harrisburg as far as the legislative process is concerned.
Yeah, and a caveat to that, Chris, is that the network has exclusivity for all the championship high school games that take place. We'll be showing the Hershey games for basketball, as well as the football national state championship, too. So we're excited.
That's great, because we always have winning traditions in Newcastle, and the surrounding schools have always sent somebody to Hershey. So it's going to be great for them to have that opportunity to go on, and people will see it locally where they were shut out in the past.
Chris, in closing, anything you'd like to say to your constituents? Chris, I know you're very busy. You always make it a point to attend any event that you can.
Well, I think it's important. I enjoy attending these events. It gives me a chance to see the people that I represent, and I hope to continue to do this for a long time. And I thank you for stopping by, Lou, and thanks to Adelphia.
Yes, State Representative Sonato, we look forward to seeing you next year.
All right, thank you, Lou.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.